This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Detroit Lions.
Set to kick off.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's Milton now to throw. And his first look is incomplete.
The zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18, run, Viking, 18. Dragon, 60.
Throwing is Milton. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cowboys! 70 Lions! 19 Lions! Ready?
Milton. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Now Milton. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. Down the sideline he goes. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive. with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines running for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, strike. Bronco lead, 79 Broncos. Liking, 18. Go.
Straight ahead, ETN. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
To throw is Milton. He's got his running back on the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the first down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 62 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. He finds Austin complete. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And Stroud now to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
All right. 18. What's up? 11.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. This pass out wide to Hall. A beautiful fake. Breece Hall, 32 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Lions 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Lions.
To throw, it's Milton. And that's caught inside the 30. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Back to throw. Milton goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
And this is good for a first down. His second grab in this NFC Championship bout.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cardinals.
In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
On the quick, right?
Now Stroud. This is caught. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
22 more yards.
A good pickup there at 22.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This one finds Austin at right. Touchdown, Cardinals. Calvin Austin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
70 Timberwolves. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Ready.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go, strike. 18 Cardinals.
Now a play fake here on first down. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. Touchdown, Detroit. Allen Pierce, 51 yards. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On his look for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Th3yluvbbb set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot.
That flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Brown goes in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Who dumps this one off here to Hall? And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At the 29-yard line.
Hall ought to give up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Lions 21. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They go play action here on first down. They'll drop that underneath ETN. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd and 4. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Liking 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther.
Operating from the gun. Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and putting the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Stroud. He gets it underneath to Hall. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
18.
Stroud off the play fake. Pass to Kraft, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Stroud to throw it. And he'll find Hall. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Stroud looking to throw. Touchdown! Breece Hall saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready, set.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Let's go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A short throw caught by Andrews. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A short throw caught by Andrews. Well, he's going to get out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. yards. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing is Milton. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Th3yluvbbb set to kick off.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On the quick, right? 18, what's up? 19 seconds.
A handoff for Holmes. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Stroud. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
And it's 3rd down.
Why, Tony.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, Carter. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now Milton. Finding ETN here. Catching it on the out route. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
At the 24-yard line.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ready? 60 Buffalo 18.
Milton. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
19 Tiger. Ready?
To throw is Milton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Here we go.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
At the Lions' 42-yard line.
Here's Hall again. It'll be a pick on the 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now he's going to step up and run. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
All right. 118. That's it.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Stroud now to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
3rd and goal, Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
When you think about it, that's a pretty important second half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer.
Here's Milton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
60. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let this one go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Tony.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
There's no quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Okay.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
18.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Okay.
Running left, it's Hall. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
All right. 18. What's that? 19 seconds.
Ball again on second down.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun.
Milton finding Williams once more, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen at 2nd down.
To Travis Etienne. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Ready? Set Panther 60. Panther 60. Lions. Ready, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Okay.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Set. 60 Vikings. 60, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Hall. To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Oh, hey. 18. Outside.
They'll go again with Hall. And 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
At 18.
South.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. Butker's kick here is good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just outpacing them. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And that one complete once again to Higgins. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts,
A gain of 6.
as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Left side, he finds Pierce. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight.
Back to throw again. These guys running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught by Williams. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Milton connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Etienne. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
operating from the gun. Milton. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Mark Andrews taking it in. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Cardinals 44. Lions 34.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team?
Well, they get to Stroud. Nowhere to go, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Cardinals are headed for the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.